Okay, welcome back everyone. I think this boss took like 5 hours to figure out how to deal with. I mean, you have to do some shady stuffs to be able to defeat her on the hardest difficulty with the party that we start off with, which I think is the only way I can do is because we can't recruit companions yet, but we're gonna be able to do that at the end of this episode. So, how did I defeat it? Well, since I needed so many tries to do this, I recorded this by my lonesome just in the middle of the night, so here it is. Let's switch to this here. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any sound in this clip because I recorded without sound because I was like watching YouTube at the same time as I was playing. So, here it goes. Here's what I did. First of all, you need to kill, oh, what was her name? Hogrin, whatever, you know, the companion that the boss has. There's 2 stages to this boss. The first stage is actually quite easy. The only problem is that the boss one-shots everyone which comes into melee contact with her immediately when she's blue like this. So what you need to do is immediately you need to tag her with a pet or someone who's fast, it doesn't matter. Either you cast a spell such as Expeditious Retreat on one of your characters, or as we did here, we have just had a Smilodon walk around with this, and you're gonna see exactly what I do here. I just move up with her, and everyone's just standing down there and shooting with their bows. Shooting, we just move, and then she aggroes again, and then the aggro is gonna stop, and that's just what we're just gonna rinse and repeat that 100 million times. And from time to time, I'm just gonna use some healing potions and stuff like that. And this is going to continue for about like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna show you 30 minutes because that would be way too long. Instead, I thought I'd jump to how it looks when we defeat this guy. So eventually, she's going to die. Next part is going to be this. I'm gonna close this down, open up another file here. And hopefully, we do this. Yeah, there it is. So here is the fight where I actually managed to defeat her. So we're gonna jump to, let's see here. Jump to the part where we are fighting, let's see here. Yeah, we're fighting the Quasits. So the problem with the Quasits, I'm looking at the Quasits, why can't I kill the Quasits? The problem with the Quasits right now is that the Quasits that spawn in the second phase, they probably need to not have them there on the hardest difficulty because they're immune to all kind of elemental damage unless you deal more than 10, which it's impossible on level 1 to deal more than 10. You can deal physical damage to them, yes, but you deal half the damage and you have almost no chance of hitting them. So they're essentially invulnerable. I mean, they're invulnerable also because they have healing. On top of all this, they also heal, so you can't kill the Quasits, impossible. I've tried for hours and hours to kill the Quasits, you can't. So instead, what we're gonna do is you're gonna kill the boss, and then we're gonna suicide our entire party, and then we're gonna re-initiate combat. So that's what we're gonna do here. So for what I'm doing with the main character is I have Expeditious Retreat on her, and I just run around with her and shoot fire spells, because this boss doesn't actually have any really good defenses. I just run around, casting fire spells. I just sacrifice my party. I put them at the left side here of this map. And then when I eventually kill the boss, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to drag the Quasits to the left, to the top, well, depending on where you are, to one side of the map. And I'm gonna run to the completely different side of the map. And that's enough difference on the map to where combat is going to end when we do this. This is something that I learned from Pathfinder Kingmaker, and it's the same engine, right? So you can end combat if you're far enough away from the enemies. Even if it's a boss encounter, you can do this. So that's going to reset the combat. That means that the companions are going to respawn, but when they respawn, they're immediately going to reinitiate combat, but then the boss is going to be dead. And because the boss is then dead, and we are reinitiating combat, that is going to trigger the cutscene. Yeah, I know, this was very complicated to figure out. It's going to then trigger the cutscene. I can show you how this looks. Okay, here's when we've completed everything, so let's not do that. So I run up to this corner, and Lan is the only one alive, and he's standing in the completely opposite side of the map. And I'll go into the inventory and do something, so let's not do that. I checked out the loot that I got from the boss. And Lan is going to die now. He dies, and I just stay at the different side of the map. Lan is dead. And the Quasits go back to their position. And combat ends, which means that if combat ends, of course, Whenever combat ends, you always get your companions back. But then combat, of course, reinitiates. Because combat starts when these guys spawn next to, or they wake up next to the closets, right? So here I was a little bit confused. I didn't know if this was gonna trigger the end of the fight, so I just went around the dirt a little bit, and it took like a second or so, and then the end of the fight triggered. Or Wenduag was the name of the... So Wenduag then triggers, and I thought I'd read what she says here, because this is the only way we're gonna see it, unfortunately. There's not going to be any music. I'm hopefully gonna add some fancy music to this. Okay, the wounded Wenduag looks up at you. Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected. And hopefully I press continue. Lan turns to her, his face twisted in fury. The lizard half is snarling, the eye narrowed. What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh. Oh, did I click a little bit faster? I'm sorry. Let's see here. I click continue. A little bit faster. There it is. I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring our strength back to the tribe? You useless lamb. I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. Garwood Flag will have me. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface, but you? What would you want? Any power that turns you into a monster. These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they will turn into mindless animals ready to eat corpses at a demon's command. Just lying politely and accepting death. I will rise above all this. While you will still be stuck with your pride, chewing your rats. I think I talked a little bit too much to Wenduag, so let's just skip Wenduag. And after Wenduag, there's going to be this cutscene right here. Unfortunately, again, without sound. Chief Sal appears, flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What is this? Anivia gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out Holloran isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it! Horace Worm's lips curls in distaste and he tries to keep his distance from his unconscious mongrels. Let's see what I select here. I don't remember at all what I selected. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface. I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. That's true. That's good. Chief Sal heaves a sigh. Never one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. Go! Where do you go now? Where's the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. Lan searches Asila's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Okay. Aniva's eyes quickly skim over the letter and she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, and their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever is in charge of Canabres right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. And receive the item, Cultist Dispatch. Okay. And then these guys are still there, right? But since all these guys have spawned now it's kind of easy to take out these... you don't even need... You can just move away. I think I just moved away party. And these mongrels are easily gonna take out the closets, so just move away. Gently move away! And that's how you kill the closets, because they're impossible to kill otherwise. On the hardest difficulty, so... I think they need to do something about the closets. I think probably one of the best ways of fixing them is taking away their HP generation. I know they should have HP generation, but when you're playing on the hardest difficulty, you can hardly hit them at all. With the party you're given, They probably shouldn't have HP regeneration. The only way you kill them is if everyone randomly rolls a 20 and crits them. In your party, that's what's gonna happen. Maybe, I guess if you play like thousands and thousands of hours, at some point you're gonna roll all those 20s and you're gonna crit them and it's gonna be fine. So yeah, let's continue. Finally! It's time to leave, and soon we're actually about to get our companions. Yeah, I played through this part already, but never mind that. So what I've done there, let's see if we go into inventory. I've cleared up the inventory a little bit. We're gonna have to get as much money as humanly possible. I would like to get, if possible, when I sell all the items at the end of this, 8,000 gold. Because if we have 8,000 gold, we can get the full party of companions. Because each companion is going to cost 2,000 gold to recruit. So, every good item here, I've just lined up. We're gonna sell all of them. We got the Marching Terror from when we killed... Oh, what was the name even? I don't even remember what the boss's name was called. But anyways, from her we got this, the Marching Terror. I don't remember where we found the Heavy Mace of Fire. I really don't remember. Also, I don't remember where we found the Crypt Raiders on. But I put all the good items here that we're gonna sell. Let's see here. Oh, this we can throw away as a long sword for 4 gold. Masterwork Heavy Flail, perfect. So, let's move out. That's all I've done. I've just cleared up the inventory. And I think I forgot in one of these rooms, I forgot a masterwork something. But it's gonna show us that when we leave here, so. When we go here, it's going to show us all the items that we didn't pick up. And look at this, masterwork 100 gold. Man, if I do. Everything I think that's lightweight, we should probably pick up. Everything that's lightweight or that's worth monies. 19 gold though. Greedy Chris. 1 gold, nah, that might not be worth it. But I mean, 19 gold, that's a lot of money. Lot of monies. To me, that's a lot of monies. There's a no masterwork one. No. Okay, leave. We are gonna find more masterwork weapons. A lot more when we do this, so. That's just the first batch of masterwork weapons, but we're gonna sell all of them, of course. Don't need them. Sell all of them.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance.
The strength is flagging, and we're playing her with flag.
In vain, no one rises up to turn the tide.
Was that intentional? Did they write the script for our character? Who would say flagging? In that case. I've never heard anyone say flagging. Anyone at any point say flagging. First time. First time for everything. I know. Okay. So, these guys are bosses that we can find here. I don't recommend that you try and fight anything. I don't recommend that you try and fight anything when you have these guys. Let them clear everything. That's my suggestion. Irabeth, the half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Eomerdae's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. This was blood on her sword, if you wonder. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused. Her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. Man, there's a lot of descriptive words here. She seizes you up, surprised, judging whether you're a friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something. It freezes. She spots Anivia. Oh, shit, this is drama. By the goddess, Nevi, I almost lost all hope. Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. Anivia strokes Beth's head and whispers something in her ear. Stands back up and points at you. I love you. That's what she whispered. This here is a girl with a flag. She rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without her, never made it out. She turns to you. Girl with flag. Let me introduce you to my wife. Tirabade. Head of the... Oh, they were! Okay. I didn't read last time. I just pressed continue and everything. I don't know the story. I just know what's going to be animated on the screen. Okay. Okay, so they were lovers. Interesting. The half-orc nods. Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabris. You're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of battle. And her stern voice grows a little softer. Thank you for getting Anivia out of here. Oh! Oh! No problemos. A situation in the city. Rebeth slowly drags her hand over her face. City's gone! It's gone! Most of the defenders, including the dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons. Don't talk like that. Canabres has fallen. Hasn't fallen. Not while it has defenders like you and me. Oh! Oh, Sheila! Too bad you don't do anything in battle, okay? Talk big when it comes to battle, Sheila. We all know. Oh, to be fair though, Lan. But Lan doesn't talk big, so he's fine. Sweet words won't change the grim truth. Oh, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Imaude Age abandoned us, we will fight for Canabres. Canabres! Oh, a beautiful name for a city. Let's see here. We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabres, this land. Irbeth's surprise steals across Irbeth's face, but it quickly gives away to respect. Most people in Canabres think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, alright. Having a legend on our side can't hurt. Come on, living legend! A walking folktale, maybe. I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke. Okay. Let's see here. I have important information about the cultist then. Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison. Where are we? We are in the Grey Garrison, okay. So talking about this battle. Do we need to exhaust every option to be done with this? When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you that the Wardstone, what the Wardstone is and how important it is. Crusaders, we must take it at any cost, or the fall of Canabris will be the beginning of the end of the Crusade. To them, the rest of the world. Okay. Let's not waste any time. Battle. That's the spirit. Irbeth turns one of her fighters. You! Take Anivia to the rear. The rest of you with me. Okay. Hear a labored breathing interspersed with this cruntling muttering. I'm sorry for my reading. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt. A white knuckle. A bead of sweat trickles down his temple. He's living in a completely different world. That's it. Lord Horgus Gwyrm. That's such a bad name. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anyone in Canabres can be said to be safe, right? So yeah, let these guys do the fighting. If you can, equip everyone with a bow. We already have everyone equipped with a bow. We've already prepared for this scenario right there. You don't need to be frontlining. You really don't, because you're gonna get smooshed by these guys. That's right, the fighting spirit is the one we've got plenty of. With a crooked smile, Lamb plucks at his bowstring to test his tension with it, and lowers his voice. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that. That's true, Lamb, that's very, very true. You don't hit much with your arrows, you don't kill anything, you don't perform much. But you're trying your hardest, and that's what counts, I guess. For Imode, for the queen, kill the beasts! Irbeth raises her blade, and the soldiers, inspired by her, rush into battle with renewed vigor. Great. I'm just gonna loot while you guys are doing that.
I'm there.
You can't go anywhere else, by the way. If you want to, can I go like up, down, right here now?
Go for their hearts.
Go for their hearts. We can send it down, you know, Smile, I guess. It doesn't matter if he dies because he's just gonna get resurrected immediately anyways. But we really want to stay at a... Oh, what, Lamb, what are you doing here? Why aren't you using your bow? That seems very dangerous, Lamb. Great, okay. Loot these guys. That's it. There's a masterwork site on Manifadu. Heavy crossbow at 8 pounds. We need some money, that's the problemos. I guess we'll be fine. We might not have enough though to... The problem is we might not have enough to get every... What is that? The Discovery Cultist though? Nothing there. Get every companion that I want to. I think there's something in here though, to be fair.
This one was beyond me.
Okay. What? No! No! Okay. So then, let's go up. Let's go up! And we're gonna try as much as we can. Not die, but it's gonna be difficult. Gonna be very difficult. I think we can maybe... How's it going, pal? Want to join? You'll not be dead soon, but we'll be alive. Wow, that sounds great. Sounds great to be a slave to a demon. Let's do it. I can't. Come on, lead us, losers. The Crusaders are over. Soon the demons will rule the world. Oh, this guy. Oh, maybe I'll join the demons. This goes nothing. All hail Boba Fett.
They will break against our resolve.
I don't know. It's humor. That scene is a little bit humorous. Can this guy maybe get these guys to... I wonder. Can you charge there maybe? 4.9. That's not gonna be likely to work. You bind favor on everyone, okay? We really don't want to stand near anything. Okay, can we run here maybe? Can we now charge? 1.5, 1.2. There it is. Oh! Back. That did not work. That did not work. Okay, well, move up here. They're going to cast Burning Hands soon. This guy's going to cast Burning Hands. Okay, so that we don't want to get hit by that if at all possible. This recruit will have to tank a little bit for us. So after this guy's cast Burning Hands, which hopefully is not gonna hit everyone here. Okay, so hits everyone. Okay, now he's cast Burning Hands. Perfect. Now we can try to run through here. Okay. Run through. Cast Burning Hands again. That's fine. This is my tactic for this fight. And then just let these guys fight everyone. Okay. And the dwarf is fighting. He's very good at killing these guys. We are not as good at killing these guys. If you wonder how strong is your partner? Oh wow! Did we hit someone? Who hit someone? Stunt and... Oh no, I thought we hit someone. I thought that was us. Wasn't. Turns out it wasn't. Okay. Okay, pick these up. Master Scimitar, longbow, Scimitar longbow, healing potions, long sword, no light crossbow. No, yes. Oh, there we go. But that's fine. These and these, and these and these, and these. You and you and you and you, you and you, and this and this. Everything that's expensive. We need the monies. Oh, cultist there, which you did loot. Champion. Cambion. Okay, it was misspelling champion. That wasn't the case apparently. Okay. Masterwork scythe. Who runs into battle with a scythe? Does that ever happen? Except in fantasy. It seems to happen all the time. Okay. Locked. That's okay. I think every door is locked around. Open it.
In due time.
Staunton Bane. Let's go to battle. Let's go to battle. I don't think you can die in this battle. Or I mean, I think it's difficult. You can, sure, but I think it's gonna be difficult to die in this battle. So that's gonna go into this battle. And I don't think we missed anything, right? Picked up everything. Okay, lead. Again, don't try to be a hero against these guys. Minagho, what is this? We have guests? The face of the demoness could be called pretty if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug smirk. Just in time! Face is a bit of a mess. And I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you? Oh! Okay, she doesn't have eyes. Why doesn't she have eyes? The demon's mouth drops open in surprise and she brings her manicured hand up to cover it. What an unexpected surprise. Staunton, a little sweetheart, long time no see. I missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it, you missed me. Terribly. Staunton Bane, the aged dwarf from Rebeth's troop, silent up to now, spits on floor. His hard and craggy face, like a storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain. Minagho, you again, bitch. Minagho, the one who, the half-orc, is too well bred to spit on the floor. But the name sounds like a slur on her tongue. Be careful, she's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for the massacre in Canabres. She must be back to finish what she started. Staunton, do you know this demon? Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we are. That bitch. Orf's voice rasped like a rusted metal. She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dressen fell. Oh, that's Minagho. Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. Minagho threatened Staunton with a dainty clawed finger. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts. How you begged to see me again. How you promised you'd never do anything I asked. How you promised you'd do anything asked. Not do anything. By your own free will you said this. Now you claim that Dressen fell because of me? No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing. Okay. I'll beat your lying lips into a filthy dope. Into your filthy throat. Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together. I was hoping that you'd patch things up. I'll kill you! Okay, sure.
They are the darkness.
Okay, I don't want to use alien potion on you guys. Can you just survive this? I mean, come on. Because we gotta recruit other companions, right? So we need that thing too. Don't come here! Whatever you guys do, don't come here. That's why we have bows on everyone. These guys can't die, so I don't think so. We should be relatively safer. We of course cannot hit anyone in this battle, as you can see. We've hit a sum total of 0 people. The attacks. I don't know. We fought as well as we could, so.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Did we step on their toes as well? Just looting behind. They're like, on to the next ones! We're like, oh, wait a minute! I just need to check 1 or 2 things out there. Okay, 13 gold blows. Nah. secret stash or something. Stash, secret stash! Need more. Okay. Pass this check, someone.
What a failure.
Failure. Okay, no one can pass it. Well, jump across. I don't think you can. I mean, you in this battle right here that we're gonna do. I don't think that there's any reason in even fighting back. When she eventually kills you, the battle is going to end. As soon as I probably shouldn't spoil this, but okay. As you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air here is laden with the power from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling. Threatening, voices pleading for help, shrieking curses, taunts. You blink, the illusion passes. Minagho, a demon with a mocking smile, stands beside the Warzone. Congratulations, you made it all the way here. This is it, your precious Wardstone. But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No one wants you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you. Sounds terrifying, except that's how I've been living for generations. Loud! Oh! Oh! Oh, we've been living, okay. Loud! Oh, maybe we should keep loud. The worst part about Loud is he sucks at battle, but he's kind of good though. Kind of has the good comebacks here. This is the soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious Warzone, weakened from the injury inflicted by the Scary, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world bound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be the weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom! In collapse rings through the chamber. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabres to Nursian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. Okay? So you have a choice, especially you, my pet. The demon blows a staunton kiss and then holds out her leg, which ends in a cloven hoof instead of a foot. Kiss me on my dainty hoof, pledge your loyalty to Baphomet, and the world falls. Ruin shall be yours. Shut your filthy mouths, scum! Make me! The demon face breaks into a saccharine smile. One of the sweetest spoils of war is gloating over your broken and humiliated enemy. You want to deny me that pleasure? Succumb to the rage, evil, demonic path, no? Let's see here. What are you doing to the stone? Well, quite, what am I doing? The demon brings a clawed finger coquettishly to her. What? I don't know that word. Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades, sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side. Prepare to fight to death, demon. I thought there'd be a mythic angel path there. Maybe there wasn't. Who are you? Have you already forgotten me? You mortals have awfully short memories, even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, Sweetums, don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No. Well, I'd better do it myself. I'm Minagho, Lilithu and faithful servant of Baphomet and the leader of his armies. City is mine now. Now. It's just mine. Now. I'm just starting to settle in. Get things like how I want them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, results will be simply to die for. Oh! Savage! Camellia, it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It's such a lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I haven't forgiven you for that. Sheila, they've done much worse things than spoil the promenades, all the people they've killed. Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well. Oh, here we have the god, angelic path there. Reveal the light of heaven. Your victory celebrations are a little premature. Echoing the holy flame erupting from your hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber with voices again. Stronger now, they repeat your words like the choirs of angels. You performed a good action. Thank you. Baphomet cultist, the demon giggles, but you hear a note of astonishment in the laughter. A man standing among the cultists turns to her. Hey, No Eyes, did you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us? No one would come to our aid? Don't listen to her. Fiend wants you to lose all hope. She won't succeed. Cultists glance at each other, hesitating. At last, the man who first spoke up against Minagho rips Baphomet's unholy symbol from his chest and casts it to the floor. I'm done with this shit. I only followed his hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it and that there was no way to protect my family. But now that there is hope, I won't bow to these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, we shall die a decent death. Yes, return to our side, friends. Have courage. We will welcome you back, and heaven never abandons you. And no matter what this deceiver has told you. The Scar cultist, a tattoo-covered cultist, reaches for his weapon. Turncoat! I cut out your heart. With a scythe, wow. Let's see how tough you really are. An elf with a deformed by acid burns through her own holy symbol. Will yet you frighten us once, but it won't happen again. Oh, these guys turn up. Beautiful, beautiful. I think we're gonna run away. This girl usually casts really strong spells. But we can run for a while, but in the end. It doesn't even matter. I've run so far and run so hard. Minagho, that's it. I'm tired of playing around. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with Watson? Here's a little demonstration. Okay. Demon whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain. It's nothing compared to what you feel. 1,000 voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you into their moans, screams and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Good. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army. Imode is with us! Yes, keep telling yourself that. The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, that happened. Okay. Praise Imode! You woke up! Healing your wounds was easy. You were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you. What happened? You couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. Rubet punches a fist into her palm. It's alright, we'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here. The Defender's Heart. Defender's Heart, that was the name. I think it's Defender's Keep or something. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, before we're venturing forth. Oh, before we striking back, I thought. It would be kind of good if they said we're gathering our forces before venturing forth. That would be good. Missed opportunity, but fine. Okay. Tell me about the Warzone. I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeon. It seems they're holed up in the towers of Estron. Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. Just by scouting. Don't be a hero. Okay. I think everything is clear. Everything's clear right now. Wait. What you did in the Grey Garrison convinced me. You're one of the best warriors left in the city. Don't know about that. Mostly just kept running away, but sure. We need someone with your wits and fighting strength. I know I can't command you, but I'm asking you, help us fight for Canabras. First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. Yoleth lowers her voice, almost a whisper. This is almost a whisper, if you're wondering. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf, calling himself the storyteller. Insisted be allowed to examine the wardstone, and they raised the alarm. His study was finished. Even before demon attack, he had found some damage or a flaw in the stone. Some ASMR for you there. Prelate! Hulrun dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate. Okay, prelate. I thought prelate was like a saying, like hallelujah or something. No, prelate is someone. Okay. Oh, that it's a title. Prelate Hulrun. So he's Hulrun, and his title is prelate. Okay. No, that was the title. Prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now. Only we knew where he was. I remember the story spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. We saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about this history of the Crusades. Maybe the storyteller told Staunton something. We could find him. We know what happened. Okay. There's not a problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'd be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But once I once heard the soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open in case you find something we can use. He smiles at you, urgingly. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has a lot of soldiers lately. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabres, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. Gerbeth clears her throat. One of the missing fighters is Yana Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Yana had died together, but now Sela returned with you and there's no sign of Yana. If you learn anything of her whereabouts in the city, please report back. Is everyone, by the way, in this game right now, everyone is a girl, and every one of these girls has a girlfriend. It's just me. Could there be like a mix of different, I don't know, sexualities? Why, Chris? Why does everyone have to be one or the other? No, I'm just saying. Now it's like, usually in these games, everyone is guy loving woman. Now it's just everyone is woman loving woman. But that doesn't matter. To be fair, it doesn't matter. But, as I pointed out, may the gods help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabres still hasn't fallen. If you came across any groups in the city that can fight, send them to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house, mine and Anidia's. Well, it was our house if the building is still standing. Open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need for it. You have more need for it. Great! Thank you! Thank you, Mrs. That's here. Personal chest? Whatever? No. Nothing! Really?
I'm there.
Oh, I'm still hastened? That's great. Hey, wait! Mind if I bend your ear about something? Don't bend my ear, please, but sure. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave me your crucial mission. I get that, and I know you'll get the job done. I'm seeing you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Thank you for the warning. I'll see you later. Wait, there's something else. So the rift that damned beetle left with its scythe. Yeah, I've cut the city into two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's halfway decent place to set up crossing in the market square. Not that any of them tried to make it, sure. But if you got your mind across, I think you're gonna have to eventually. You might wanna give the square a once over. Okay, I will do that. Thank you for warning. See you later. Later! Take care! Not in the talking mood right now. I'm very much in the I grab every last gold. Is there something here? Excuse me, is there something here? Broccoli? I'll sell anything! I'll sell my boots! Low religion check passed. The medallion you're wearing, that's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Kalian? I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city. Best there ever was, the man shrugs. You're wondering how this tavern is still standing. It's a miracle. But the medallion! I talked about the medallion! I guess still better. Who cares? Who cares? Show what you have. Show me what you have. We gotta try to get as much money here as possible. I don't think we're gonna get 8,000, but if we could get 8,000, I would be so happy. If we cannot get 8,000, then 6,000, I guess, is the thing we're shooting for here. 7,000, getting somewhere. Not that much, though. Four. Take everything, come on! 7, we won't get enough for a full party of companions, but we'll get enough for a couple of them. And I've actually planned out a little bit what companions that we're gonna add here. Let's see here. Eggs. Sure. Edible moss. I'll sell that. Plate. That I think. Diamond dust. Sure. Honey. Gold powder. Cheese. Hide. Silver. A note. We'll sell that. Book. Or selling most things here. Reduced person. Don't think we're ever gonna need that. Okay, these are kind of the items I want to keep, but I don't really feel like selling those. Yeah, I mean, you have a deal there. You have a dealio. Oh, we're so close! Look at this! We need like 300 gold, come on! We sell these, we got... Oh! Okay. If you sell some of these guys' equipment, let's see here. Hello. Do you have any masterwork weapons per chance? 1 gold? 5 gold. That's short bow. Ever burning 2762? Ela, are you hoarding all the expensive items? Heavy crossbow. Breastplate, sure. Bone amulet, you don't need that. Okay, can't sell. Sorry, Lamb, but your longbow have to go. We just have to go. And yeah, I guess we have a deal here. Deal. Can we close this now? Good stash. Okay. 1 gold. Okay, 1 gold. We can get 1 gold. It's in bed. The buckler. Yeah. Now they're completely naked. That's perfect. But we have 8,000 gold. That was a goal. That was our goal, everyone. Yeah, I think though that there's not gonna be that much room for adding companions in this episode. We're gonna go here and do it. We do the talk with this guy. Then we end the episode, and the next time I'm gonna recruit 4 companions into our party because we have exactly 8,000 gold. Exactly. Wow. Okay. The High Lord, a tall, athletic man greets you. His hair is prematurely grey and cut very short in the military style. He's impeccably shaved, lean, well-groomed, and a monocle in his eye, twinkling coldly. How do you twinkle coldly? I don't know. The bold spark in his eye and his large but agile frame attest that he's a man that's always been ready to get moving. Greetings! I'm High Lord, venture captain of the Pathfinder Society. I'm the superior officer among the Pathfinders in this region of Mendham. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there's almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper named Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone, without the support of the Society, but I've made a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters, talk to me. I need brave and fight. Okay, we're gonna have to go. Just because we're gonna end the episode. But next time, we're gonna recruit those companions and we're gonna go out fighting. This is a sign of fighting. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and see you next time. Is that a fire alarm? No! It's your friendly neighbor Chris. It's just I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I couldn't come up with a good outro, but that's fine. And a special thank you, of course. That's what I'm here to talk about. A special thank you to all the members that have joined. Thank you so much to this Justin, his name is Justin. Justin Nguyen. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Also, thank you to Ben Martinez and Fereshkan and Spiking Universe and Vince M. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining. That's all for today. Thank you. Hello, Daniel! And you are? It's me, the YouTube algorithm. And what are you doing here? I'm just here to take those views. No, those are my views. Oh, I can explain to you, senor. You see, you have subs 0% and non-subs 100%. That's why you can take all your views. I guess it's time that you check out the little thing down there.